All right, we're live. Today we are just coming back from the Coalition of Negro meeting, which is why I'm dressed in my Negro Coalition attire. I apologize in advance. Today we're going to be answering some messy questions. If you've ever heard of tonight's conversation, I have some of their messy ass cards, and I'm going to be discussing that. Okay, how are you doing this evening, Nini?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good myself. That's good to hear. Are you ready for the first question?
Yeah.
Your friend with benefits arrives at your house unannounced. They text, I'm outside, and you are in bed with the person you hope will become your significant other. What do you do? Let me read that one more
I just
time. Let me get to give us
please.
some time to think. Give us some time to simmer. Your friend with benefits arrives at your house unannounced. They text, I'm outside, and you are in bed with the person you hope will become your significant other. What do you do?
Wow, that's the first question.
That is the first question.
I'd probably tell him to leave.
Leave the person
I
outside.
mean, yeah,
The person outside is your friend with benefits. The person you're in bed with is who you want to be your, I guess, your husband someday. And you're gonna tell your friend with
yeah,
benefits to leave.
yeah.
Look, why do you have a friend with benefits?
I mean,
Never mind. Never
I'm just answering the question. That's the
mind.
question you gave me.
Okay, I think I'm gonna tell them to go home. We could talk later. For
Right?
those of you who
Yeah.
just hopped in, the question was your friend with benefits arrives at your house unannounced. They text, I'm outside, and you're in bed with the person you hope will become your significant other. What do you do? Make sure you guys answer down in the comments too so I can read y'all sloppy ass answers. I already know y'all degenerate. After 20 years of marriage, your spouse says they are attracted to the same sex and want to explore that with you. What happens next?
Divorce. I'm sorry.
Divorce.
Divorce. I'm
So,
sorry. I
so
no,
you wouldn't give two men a try with your husband?
no. Mm-mm.
Why?
Negative. Nah.
What's
No.
um if my spouse says you gotta keep in mind this is after 20 years. I'm already in my 20s, so I'm gonna be
After
40.
20,
Yeah, after
after
20
20
years.
years, I mean, I should have known that. That should have been something that's discussed at least within a year of knowing each other.
Look,
20 years and you keeping that from me? 20
some people
years?
don't become comfortable with their sexuality. I think this is different for me because women I don't want to get canceled. I think women already a little gay, like just in general, because definitely women be like, "Oh, I was at the girls' party and we was making out or something with my friends," just because. And dudes don't do that, so I think it's a little easier for me to say yes. But again, this is after 20 years. If I just married you or we just in a relationship and you like, yeah, I like girls. I don't think, no, I don't think so. Um, okay, I got two more for you. You and your
Okay.
significant other are drinking one night and talk about the first time you met. They admit that they were really interested in your best friend that night. How do you respond?
I guess it depends on if he tried to shoot his shot with the best friend or if he just, I don't know. Because
Let me
I don't know.
let me read it one more
We,
time so I can make sure I understand too. Hold up. You
right.
and your significant other are drinking one night and talk about the first time you met. They admit that they were really interested in your best friend that night. How do you respond? Okay, so we're drinking and we just talking apparently about when we met, and they're like,
Hmm.
John was looking real sexy that night, but I ended up meeting you. So
Oh, wow.
I I don't know. That's like, I'm sorry. That hurts. That hurts. I don't want to. I'm nothing's gonna happen because it's not like she said I went and hit on him or something like that. How long have they been together? Um, I assume they've. It's a significant other, so I assume they've been together for, shoot, I don't know, at least a year or two, right? Like, how long do people take to get married on average? I'm not sure. Maybe a couple of years.
Mm,
So they're significant others. So they are husband and wife. So I assume they've been together for a while and possibly married for longer. They still drinking, so I don't think they old, too old.
I mean,
They,
it had to be on their mind though for them to just
they were
say it.
drinking.
Because why would you even say it? Like that doesn't make sense.
Now that
Oh
maybe
yeah,
we can
I
go to
like
couples
you,
therapy.
but I really wanted to be with your friend, your homegirl.
Why would you? I'm
No,
probably gonna ask. Why would you say that? I was
right?
drinking.
Yeah,
Yeah, but why did you say that? I can get drunk. I don't be like your friend is fine. No, I was just drinking. It
right.
wasn't.
That's
It
no.
wasn't on my mind. Just
It just lowered your inhibitions, and now you just free with it.
now, I got to
No,
talk to my friend. I got to ask my friend. Have he ever? Hey, I'm not gonna be mad, bro. Have you and my wife ever? Have you and my wife ever? Done something together? I always say I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad, but I say I'm not gonna be, so they'll tell me.
facts,
Cause why you think you finna tell me you slept with my wife and then I'm just gonna anyway? Your
facts.
significant other wants you to include the mother or father of their child in the wedding party. Is this entirely out of the question? Explain.
I would say no, because if you're getting married and you're marrying somebody with children from a previous relationship, marriage, whatever, you're gonna be in each other's lives regardless.
Okay,
So
I'm also going to say no. I don't think I'm. I don't know that I'm ever gonna be in that situation. But I think it's fine to have your the mother of my child in my wedding. Like, assuming we're on good terms, which
right,
hasn't always been the case. But Cantor said, "Okay, well, if they didn't try anything, what can you do? It's an odd confession." And she's
true,
saying that, or he, I'm not sure, my bad. But she's saying that to the question, you and your significant other are drinking one night and talk about the first time you met. They admit they were really interested in your best friend that night. How do you respond? Well, it's not necessarily that I think it's bad that it's like we weren't even dating. We just met for the first time and you thought my friend looked nice. That's not even hi, your sus friend. But that's not the issue. The issue isn't that you like my friend. The issue is kind of that it's coming up now, apparently,
right,
years later after we're married, and that you just blurted
right,
it out while you were drunk. In which case I'm gonna say, why was that on your mind?
exactly,
Why did that come out? And why are you now years and years? Okay, well, you know what? To be fair, we're talking about in the question says we're talking about the first time we met. So obviously they're going to be thinking about the first time we met. So it's not like a random idea that came in their mind, to be fair. So yeah, we're gonna call it an odd confession. If I feel a type of way, we'll get some therapy. But I'm definitely gonna ask my best friend, have they ever done anything now? Because she has planted the
right.
seed in my mind of jealousy and I just can't let it go. Um, your significant other wants to include the mother or father of their child in the wedding party. Is this entirely out of the question? I think we answered that, and we were both like, "Yeah, the baby daddy or baby mama can come to the wedding, assuming we're on good terms." That's fine.
Right.
That's the last question I had for you. If you wanted to go through some more, we can. But if you don't have time, then I will let you go.
We can do one more.
One more. Do you want a messy
Yeah,
question, or do you want an easy question?
we can do a messy one. End it on a good note.
Okay. Let me find a
Don't make it too
super.
crazy, man. I was about to say,
Let me find a. Ooh.
oh no,
Oh, you sure you want a messy one?
you didn't read it now. It's probably good anyway.
Okay. A woman feels her significant other should take care of the domestic duties since she pays all the bills. He responds, "No, cooking and cleaning makes me feel less than a man." What advice would you give him?
I'm sorry, but suck it up. Like,
Suck it up. No, that man feels
yeah,
emasculated. How you gonna make him cook and clean?
no,
It
because
don't make him feel like a man.
that's the least. I mean, well, I there's different avenues for that question. Is he actively looking for a job? Does he have a job and just doesn't contribute? What's going on there? Because if he's down on his luck, then okay, I might let you slide. But if you're just out here just lounging, At least you can cook and clean or do something.
I mean, apparently he's sitting on the couch all day, and that don't make him feel emasculated. But cooking and cleaning for his wife does make him feel like less of a man. He says so.
That's crazy.
I don't know what I would tell him. I'll probably tell him to Kim Kardashian said, "Get off your ass and work," which was very iconic. Kim Kardashian has a point. She is an icon. She is the
Not
legend.
Kim
She is
K.
the moment, and she is the moment. She's the moment. He's
Not Kim
already resting
K.
his femininity. Stop complaining, sir. That man is resting in
Exactly.
his masculinity at the house, and this
No,
woman
he's
is trying to
not.
force him to cook and clean for him, and he simply just wants to sit on the couch. And I'm sick of. See, this is the problem with black women. Y'all always want a man to get
Ooh.
up off the couch and go and cook and clean. Why? A man's a man's nature is to be. Have you ever heard an object in motion wants to stay in motion? An object at rest wants to stay at rest. Why are you trying to get this man off of his couch where he is
So you're
comfortable?
saying that black men as a whole are lazy? Is that what I'm hearing?
I know you didn't just say something about black men and I got this hat on. I know you just
Exactly. So I expect your answers to be more wiser. You're supposed to be representing right now. What are you doing?
okay. Look, with all jokes aside, I'm gonna tell dude. There's first of all, he has a bigger problem because cooking and cleaning makes him feel like less of a man. So what were you doing when you didn't have a wife or a girlfriend? Were you just starving? Well, I know what they were doing. I see these men out here eating ramen noodles on the daily, so I already know he was microwaving stuff. But it shouldn't make you feel like less of a man to cook and clean. That's not emasculating. And if you feel that way, then that's a conversation you need to have with your wife, and maybe that's a conversation you need to have with your therapist. Or you can get off your ass and go work, get a job, and then you won't have to complain about your wife paying all the bills and expecting you to cook and
Mhm.
clean for her. So that is the last
Mhm.
question. Nini, you are free to go. I will not hold you here any longer.
I had fun. This was fun. We can make this like a little series or something.
Not a little series. No, because
Yeah.
what if I get a girlfriend? Mm-mm.
Okay, and
Okay, well, thank you everybody who came to watch my little 10-minute thing. He want his submissive provider. So submissive provider Nini, before you go, and then this is the last thing, and I'm gonna play my outro. A submissive
okay.
provider apparently, I don't even know how to describe this. It's like you're 50-50, so I guess you pay half the bills, but also he don't pay none of the bills, so you pay all the bills, but you also submit to him because he's the man, but also he don't do the male duties. But anyway, thank you everybody for
Mm.
watching. I really appreciate you guys for coming out here. My name is Prince Petty, and this has been Man with a Mic.